Here's a song I hope you like. They don't play it no more, but I remember a time in 1984, or maybe 85. They sang the Salvation Army band played, and the children drank lemonade, and the morning lasted all day. But the bitters came out better on the stolen guitar, and now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. The bitters came out better on a stolen guitar, and how we were blessed like spiders from Mars. They say, they say, okay, okay. And he never would have waved goodbye. You could see it written through his eyes as the train rolled out of sight of the station. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger days, pushing the clouds away, all away. But the bitters came out better on a stolen guitar, and how we were blessed like spiders from Mars. Bitters came out better on a stolen guitar, and how we were blessed like spiders from Mars. They say, they say, they say, they say. In 1963, felt like the world would freeze. It's John F. Kennedy and the baseball. Let's call this one Chief Bemidji. So back in the days of the grandfathers, there were some white settlers, and they came up the Mississippi River, and they met an Anishinaabe man named Shenawishkung, the man who rattles. And the pioneers were like, oh, wow, look at that, it's a real Indian. What's your name, sir? But the Anishinaabe didn't speak English, and he thought they were saying, what is this place called? So Shenawishkung, man who rattles, says, oh, this is Lake Bemidji, Bemidji Gamug is what we call it, the Crossing Waters Lake. And the pioneers like, hey, I think his name is Chief Bemidji. Huh, Chief Bemidji. And Shenawishkung was like, no, that's not my name. I'm not a chief. I'm just a guy. I don't know why you're in such a... Hey, we met a chief. His name is Chief Bemidji. But not. BOOZHOO, nana BOOZHOO. I said, welcome to BOOZHOO, nana BOOZHOO. Nehmen Wendam Jia Hanumanungu. Heart beat fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer, I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer, I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. All along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me, and I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check, 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 check 1 2, check 1 2. It's just seeing how well the audio. Let's see, how do you want to do this?
Crazy eye, she looks to the west and she looks to the sky. Don't ask how she sees when she looks, she's watching you and me.
Do you want to look at some gibberish?
Something about blow. Dizzy white snow finds its way up her nose.
Hey, Grandma. What is it, honey? Have you seen my coat?
Did you check the closet? Did I check the closet? Oh no, I was looking in the fridge here. Thanks. What a good tip. Oh, here is this. Never mind.
I can only say that I've seen better days, and this is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take.
Well, I've decided to quit the show. You're quitting the show? Why? Well, I just figured it was time, Sometimes a man's just gotta do what a man's gotta do, right? You understand, don't you? No. Well, I'm sorry, Natasha, but I gotta do this. But I'm gonna miss you. I know. I'm gonna miss you too.
The best I could do with what I had and all I knew, and we will fight all night. I don't see how we got here now, and this is all I have, and now it's all I have to give. But I can only say that I've seen better days. This is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take.
I don't know, you got anything you want to add to this?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. So just want to remind everyone, if you want to support this show financially, you can send us a PayPal, buy us a cup of makere mash kiki wabu, buy us a cup of coffee, or we have a Patreon page where people sign up monthly, and if you sign up on Patreon, we'll send you a book like Snow on Skin, or just come over to YouTube and subscribe. We got a lot of fun stuff over there too. Alright. I don't know, I guess that's all I had to say.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's just wrap it up then.
Okay.
I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and make it go away. How long must we sing this song? How long? 'Cause tonight we can be as one tonight. Broken bottles under children's feet, bodies strewn across the dead-end street. And I won't heed the battle call. It puts my back up against the wall. How long How long must we sing this song? How long, how long? 'Cause tonight we can be as one tonight. Tonight, tonight.
Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
So back in the days of the grandfathers, I think it was 1492. There were two guys, Christopher Columbus and George Washington. And they went to the Queen there in England and they were like, hey, we got a plan, but we need some junia. We need some money to do this. And the Queen was like, oh, what are you boys going to do? And so George Washington goes, we're going to prove that the earth is round. We're going to take 3 ships and sail around the ball. And when we go, we're going to sail west, and then we'll end up in India. And we'll have 3 ships. We'll name them the Nina, the Pinta, and the Ocasio-Cortez. Nah. And so George Washington... So the Queen was like, okay, boys, here's some jewels and some ships. And Christopher Columbus and George Washington set sail in 1492 to sail the ocean blue. Oh, and they sailed 40 days and 40 nights. And they had to battle sea monsters. And there was a mutiny on a ship. The other pirates were like, hey, how come this George Washington got to come along? He wasn't even part of the crew before. But regardless, they landed on Plymouth Rock. George Washington and Christopher Columbus, they climb out of the Ocasio-Cortez and they get on the beach there and like, oh, wow, you guys, look, it's an Indian. And they walked up to the Wampanoag, I think they were called. They go, hey, are you guys Indians? Are we in India? And the dude's like, no, man, we're Wampanoags. And Christopher Columbus and George Washington, they look at each other and go, oh, come on now. You guys are Indians. Just be honest. And so the Wampanoag guy was like, okay, fine. I don't know. Who are you guys? I don't care what you call us. But then for some reason, it just stuck. Oh, wow, pretty soon Indians all over the country were calling themselves Indians. All because of this one misunderstanding. So then George Washington and Columbus, they started to set up camp there. And they enslaved some people. And they kidnapped Squanto. And they brought him over to England again, or Italy or somewhere. And Squanto taught them about popcorn. And then there came a day when George Washington and Christopher Columbus, they were starving. And it was like in the end of November and the snow was flying. And these guys, they were sailors. They didn't know nothing about farming. They didn't know how to hunt. All they knew was how to be pirates. So then Washington goes, oh, I got an idea. Let's eat our hats. And Christopher Columbus was like, oh, come on, man. I don't want to eat our hat. Let's eat our belts. And they started to argue. Well, just then, who shows up? The friendly Anishinaabe. Like, hey, you guys, don't eat your clothing. Why don't you come over here? We're having turkey and pumpkin pie. And this became the first Thanksgiving. I was born in 1913 in the storm of 1913. But then at boarding school, I was nobody's fool. Down at Flandreau, I grew madder every day. That's why I had to run away. 'Cause this is no way to live. And I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. But on a fateful day, me and my brother Ray, we planned our getaway. If we can make it to them tracks, we won't be coming back. We're gonna hop a train. I thought we got away, but then the cops came and took us back to a leather strap. But I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go. I remember it still. I saw a whippoorwill out on my windowsill. How could I sit still? So I got right up and I walked right out. The teacher said to me, "Where do you think you're going?" Boy, I said I'm going home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. MIIGWECH, home. Thanks, that was really good, Michael. Dog and Mainga
By Michael Lyons. Hello.
BOOZHOO,
One.
BEIJIG,
One dog.
BEIJIG, Anamosh,
One wolf.
BEIJIG, Mainga,
Two.
Nij.
2 eagles.
Nij Migizi Wug.
3.
Niswe.
3 bears.
Niswe Mukwug.
4.
Niwin.
4 raccoons.
Niwin Asivanang. Nanan.
5. 5 deer.
Nanan Wawa Shigeshi Wug.
6.
Ningod Waswe.
6 crows.
Ningod Waswe Andeg Wug.
7.
Nij Waswe.
7 rabbits.
Nij Waswe Wabuzug.
8.
Ish Waswe.
8 squirrels.
Ish Waswe Misa Jidamug.
9.
Jangaswe.
9 birds.
Jangaswe Beneshi Young.
10.
Midaswe.
10 butterflies.
Midaswe Mamengwa. MIIGWECH
Thank you. Dog and MIIGWECH.
by Michael Lyons. Available at
Amazon.com.
Well, years later, I think it was 1776. So you got 1492, George Washington sailed the ocean blue. And then in 1796, he's like 400 years old. He decides, you know what? I think it's time we have a president. So there's a big election. And then the lady he was running against was really awful. And she called all the farmers deplorables. So we're like, oh, we don't want her. She's probably a witch. And so they voted in George Washington. And oh, wow, the people loved him. I mean, the Indians didn't really know who he was. But the white people were like, oh, he's going to be our leader. Let's put him on the $1 bill. And then they carved a statue in the mountain of Rushmore. And they put his face up there. And then later on, they would put Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt for inventing the teddy bear. And who else is on there? Kennedy or somebody. And I don't even know who's on Mount Rushmore. Which, by the way, Shinabs, I think is a great sculpture. I don't care what you people say. Oh, what a white man. Well, you know what? As an artist, that's a pretty good trick. Guy carved out of a mountain. I can't even carve anything out of a wood. So yeah, so then George Washington and Columbus, I think they got married. And this has been your Anishinaabe moment of history.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's a gold. I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just right when things went right, doesn't mean they're always wrong. Just take this song and you'll never be left alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night and I'm coming off this lonely winding road. I'm on my way, hey. I'm on my way, hey. Home, sweet home. Tonight, tonight, I'm on my way, hey. Just set me free. Home, sweet